Hey, what's up, Flick Nation? My name is Ando of Lagos, and I'm representing Flick Radio right here at the Presenters Spot 1.0. It's the first of its kind happening at the Julius Berger Hall right here in the University of Lagos. So, what's it about? It's about helping young presenters make it to the big stage when it comes to radio or media presentation. And we have the likes of Frank Edoho, Bisola Aiyeola, and Jay on here, right here, to speak to fast rising presenters on how to get them to the next level. So it's going to be a great event. I'm here to have fun, make connect, and also get to learn a few things. So come with me and let's do it together. Hi, Eefomaa, how you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. You?
So let's get to it. Congratulations on this amazing, it's the first of its kind, and you did very great. How do you feel about it?
Thank you. Oh, I feel great, honestly. Like, seeing that all the planning finally has come into play, I feel great.
Okay, talk to me. What's the inspiration behind this? Because, I'm just wondering, why did you sit down and put this off together?
So basically, the need to help other people, actually, I know it might sound cliche or somehow, but this need to help young people who don't know how to navigate their way through the media space, because that was one of the challenges I had when I came into the media space. I didn't have any guide. I didn't have anybody tell me, oh, you have to do it this way and not this way, right? So, and that kind of makes you take time a bit deep, because your learning process now takes a lot of time. So I had to learn on the job, and it took time. And I realized that okay, maybe there are people like me who I can actually shorten their learning process by bringing up. So first of all, I started with a masterclass where I was really surprised people signed up for. Like, okay, well, signed up. And then somehow it turned into a small training for presenters. So I trained over 40 presenters.
Wow.
And then someone was like, okay, why don't we turn this to an event where it's not just the presenters that have trained that benefit from this? And that was what birthed Presenters Spa.
Okay. Talk to me. Today, the event played out well. What's the highlight for you? What's that one thing that you noticed that happened and you're like, oh, this is it?
So the highlight for me, I think, are two things. Number one, the fact that the speakers enjoyed themselves,
Okay.
which was actually very important to me, right? Because they're also, apart from having your audience, the speakers have to enjoy themselves enough to be able to pour out themselves to this audience. And I think seeing Mr. Frank Edoho literally taking his time, that was a lecture. They had literally a lecture for them, Mojibade, and everybody just having fun. And then the second is the audience, and literally I see people taking down notes, they are paying attention, they want to learn. So I think that's it's actually very heartwarming to see that. Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. So I'm going to ask you a very fun question. If you were not doing media, what would you be doing?
I'll be a chef.
And what would be your favorite food to cook?
Rice and any sauce. I like coming up different sauce for rice.
We're taking you out of media for a year. I want to eat those sauce. Thank you so much for having time with us. God bless you. Yeah. All right, guys, you're right here on Flick Radio with, what's the name, ma'am? Sharon. So tell me, how was the event for you?
It was more than I expected. I looked forward to hearing amazing people speak today, and I would say that it was worth it, to be very honest. And this is special recognition to Eefomaa for putting this together. It takes a lot, yeah, and for her to give this quality for nothing, literally. Wow, we're grateful. And personally, I'm grateful for this event.
So talk to me, are you an on-air personality or what do you do in the media space?
Okay, yeah, so I used to be an on-air personality for my radio station, school radio station, but that was just a 3-year thing, and then I left that, went into red carpet. I'm currently doing commercial modeling for a few brands, and then just trying to find my way around the media communication space in Lagos, because it was mostly in Ibadan there. So this is me putting myself out in Lagos, and then basically that.
All right, talk to me. With all that you've learned today, what is the highlight and what is it would you tend to focus on more with all that you've learned today?
This is from Gloria Olufeko. There's nobody that's a blueprint. There's nobody that is a standard. It takes you knowing yourself and understanding your uniqueness to knowing where to head from. So even if there's a presenter's path, it takes you understanding that it's your own unique strength to move forward.
All right. So if you were to take the job of one of our guest speakers today, whose job would you take?
Whose job? I'll take Gloria, to be very honest, because, yeah,
Why so? Why, sir?
I'm pretty relaxed and I can still be serious at the same time. So I feel like she gives us that vibe. Yeah. I don't say Mojibade, but I think I'll stick more with her.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm here with another beautiful attendee of the event. What's the name, ma'am?
My name is Lola.
Lola. So talk to me about the event. How was it for you today?
The event was very insightful. It was very educative. I learned a lot, and I'm so glad that Eefomaa was able to put this together for young people like us that wants to navigate our way into the industry. I feel like all of the keynote speakers really did what they're supposed to do. Dion really busted our bubbles. Mojibade was good. Everybody came with their A game, and I'm so happy that I was here today.
Let's take it home. 2 things that hit the mark for you today that you heard that you're taking home. 2 things for you.
First is authenticity. I feel like all of the keynote speakers really said something on authenticity. Like, we must be true to ourselves, regardless of how, the world wants us to have accents or speak the best of English. And say, you're taking my shine. But that's fine. Regardless of how the world, wants us to be like other people. Do you understand? I feel like that authenticity, they really said we should be authentic. So yeah, that stuck with me. And also the fact that Charles said you must be able to sell yourself, right? Wherever you find yourself, whatever room you meet yourself, make sure you sell yourself. Make sure you sell your craft. Make sure you tell people what you are capable of doing. And you must be ready to prove it. You must be ready to have evidence. So yeah, I'm taking those 2 things home with me.
Okay, so if you were to take the job of one of our guest speakers today, whose job would you be taking?
That of Mojibade. I know I'm not as tall as her, but like, she's so chic. She's so beautiful, she's just everything, you're right? But if I wanted to take a fastest job, Mojibade, if you're saying this right now, Mama, I'm coming for your job.
There you have it, Mojibade. Your job is on the line. Thank you so much for speaking with Flea.
So what's your name, ma'am?
My name is Triumph.
So Triumph, tell me, how was the event for you?
The event was really great. Aside the fact that I was looking forward to the speakers, I was particular about the speakers that are coming. I really wanted to hear and learn from them. So it was quite insightful. It was impactful. It was knowledge-filled. I mean, it was opening. Talk about Jay on his talk about challenge from the radio industry, because I am in the radio industry. So it was just a whole lot for me. And then talk about Mojibade Show. Talk about Frank Edoho. Should I go on to mention the names? But I am telling you, everything was worth it. And I would really love to, thank the convener in person of Eefomaa.
Okay. Talk to me, with all that has been learned today, what's that particular thing you're going to embed in your radio show to make it different from what you're doing before?
How many should I talk about?
Just like 2. Just give me 2 things. 2 things.
Okay, talk about 2 things. Gloria mentioned something. She mentioned that be a voice, not an echo. And the one thing that has characterized the media industry, for anybody, you need to understand that you are actually a voice. I call myself the voice because, like, my voice is the voice.
I like that voice.
That's it. So I'm always like, so that's one thing that I heard her say, and I must say that it is something that I will keep on. I have always been doing that, but I will keep on doing that. And then Jayone also mentioned the fact that, tell us what is special about you. You're not the only person that can speak good English. But what is that thing that every other person, what is the originality? And Mojibade Show also mentioned about authenticity. So that's a whole lot.
Oh, all right. Thank you for speaking with us. But before I let you go, tell me, in all our guest speakers, you're taking someone's job. Whose job would you be taking?
I would really love to take everything.
There you go. We have an Oliver twist right here. This is Flick Radio. I'll catch you next time.